So at Dine Rock, we invest in restaurants. And a question I get often is how do I raise capital to go from one or two or three restaurants to five, six, seven restaurants to 10, 20, 30, 40, 200, and so on? What is that chain of events that needs to happen? And I'm going to talk to you from the point of view of the investor in this case, so you have it really clear. Your first up to, say, 10 restaurants is ad hoc financing. There aren't really institutional investors apart from us at Dine Rock in that early stage space. What you're doing is you're getting your SBA loan, you're self-financing another unit, you might be going to friends and family, maybe even to some local angel investors. But at this point, you don't have capital to truly scale, and nobody who's financing at that level really understands what's going on. So let me explain. When you have, say, 7 to 12 restaurants that are all the same brand, that have really good unit economics, you can go to an institutional investor in the restaurant space for a Series A round. And that institutional investor might invest anywhere from $5 to, say, $20 million with the goal to get you from, say, 10 restaurants to 20 restaurants. But they will not invest if they do not see a way to exit to that next investor who wants to take you from, say, 20 to 50 units. So if you don't have a 50 unit operation or opportunity, that first institutional restaurant investor won't come in at all level. Here's the point. At Dine Rock, we prepare restaurant companies for having a national opportunity, and then we help them with both knowledge transfer and capital to get to that Series A round, so that when they get there, that Series A investor is saying, wow, here's a national opportunity. I can play the role of getting them to 20 units, and I'm going to feel comfortable I can hand them off to the next round of investor. I hope that's clear. If you don't have that whole chain of finance in the back of your mind, if you ever do knock on the doors of a Series A investor, you won't actually get it right, and you'll have a high probability of not being able to close a round that is anyway favorable to you, or maybe not at all.